So this weekend is pretty action-packed with fights. There's not going to be any shortage of entertainment. And I'm going to go ahead and give you my predictions on these fights. And I would like to hear what your predictions are as well. Let's get into the first one. I'm not going in any particular order, but first up, Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2. And the picture speaks 1,000 words right here. I think it's going to be the same thing as last time. There's no reason not to think that. Devin Haney pitched a shutout last time. There was nothing that George Kambosos could do. I think he only really won that fight against Teofimo because Teofimo has little issues outside of the ring that might have followed him in the ring. I think his mind might be off, and I don't know, his fitness might be off. Who knows what he was doing, but I don't think George Kambosos is really that good. George Kambosos is one of those lighter guys that I think he just doesn't have it, man. Like you can be a bigger weight class fighting him, and you could still outspeed him and out cardio him for some reason. That's just what I think about it, man. But Devin Haney's going to pitch a shutout, man. I don't really care for George Kambosos, especially after hearing that he was calling Devin Haney little boy and all that kind of stuff. Him and his dad calling him little boy. Like, what kind of stuff is that, man? So Devin Haney about to come in and put that FBA spanking on George Kambosos one good time. You sitting up calling him a little boy and a rat? Come on, man. And then even when I think about it, the way that Kambosos came back and congratulated Devin Haney, I thought that was honorable, but his dad still didn't come back there and say anything respectful. So that lets me know the dad, you still on BS, bro. The dad's still out here running around here with that racism. So like they say in Mortal Kombat,
I will hurt you to hurt him.
So he's gonna hurt Kambosos to hurt the dad one good time. So we can't get at you. You're gonna get knocked. Your son's gonna get knocked out, man. But that's just what I feel about it. George Kambosos' mind looks already defeated in the face-offs and stuff like that. And last time he got shut out, so there's no reason not to think that he'll get shut out again this time. Next, we got Wilder versus Helenius. And I don't think there's any reason to not think Wilder will go ahead and, put that bomb on him one good time. Helenius is not a bad fighter. I think he has made some legitimate upsets recently in his career. But I just don't think he has what it takes to beat Deontay Wilder. I think Deontay Wilder is too athletic, and that arm is just the ultimate nullifier. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, unless you're Tyson Fury and you're big and you can box well and you have power. I mean, you have to have pretty much everything. You got to be athletic also and have a fight IQ. There's no way that I see Helenius really win. I think we have another FBA whooping taking place right here. It is what it is, man. I think Deontay Wilder is one of those guys where you beat him, but I think he comes back stronger because you've only lit a fire under him. Yeah, Tyson Fury did whoop his ass real good, but I think he's going to destroy Helenius. Unless Helenius can take a page out of what Tyson Fury did and, smother him and cover him and use his weight and all that to his advantage. But I don't think Helenius is a really big guy, so I'm going Wilder for the KO. Let's get it. Next up, we got Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell. And Caleb Plant is coming off of that loss to Canelo, but you also have to think his competition was Canelo. And I think that only makes you better, man. Iron sharpens iron. I think Caleb Plant will go ahead and get this. I don't know if Caleb Plant has the power to knock out Anthony Durrell. I would say that Anthony Durrell does have a lot of heart, even if he does get punched out pretty good in this fight. I think he has a lot of heart. I also would say that he has upset ability, but I'm not really sure if he can get that off because Caleb Plant is, he's very slick. He has a good fight IQ. He has good speed. And I just don't know. I don't see it. I mean, I know he can get hit and knocked out. We saw that with the Canelo fight, but I just don't see Anthony Durrell being the guy to upset him this fight. I mean, if he does, that will make for some good, entertaining boxing, but I'm just not sure about that. I'm going Caleb Plant for the win by decision. Let me know what you think. Next, we got the GWOAT Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Both of these ladies are pretty solid fighters. I do think Clarissa Shields will win this one. I don't know if she'll knock her out. Savannah Marshall is a big girl, so that makes for a obstacle for Clarissa Shields. Also, you have to think about that old Olympics fight that they had where Savannah Marshall was deemed the winner, which I don't really think she won. I think that Clarissa Shields outdid her. But hey, I think it will be a close fight, but I think Clarissa Shields is going to be the one to get it. I mean, if she knocks her out, that'll be even more entertaining. I'm not saying Savannah Marshall's sorry or nothing like that, but hey, man, I think Clarissa Shields gets it. I mean, hey, It is what it is. Let me know what you think. Let me know why. Let's get it. Last but not least, this wasn't on an actual poster, but this is one of the fights that everybody wants to see, and it is Mikaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgardner, I believe is how you pronounce it. And this one, I'm not exactly sure. I will go ahead and give it to Mikaela Mayer. I think that she is more experienced. I mean, she did go to the Olympics, and she probably has had better competition. I looked at both ladies' highlights. I wasn't super impressed by either, really. A lot of people were saying that Baumgardner is slick and crafty and boxes well. I guess so. You fight some really, really sorry people. Of course, you're going to look that way. And most girls, let's keep it a buck. I'm not hating on the women, but most girls are sorry. Besides these 4 ladies right here and maybe a few others, most women in boxing are very, very sorry. The competition level is low in the amateurs, and the competition level is even lower in the pros. So most women are it's just like a woman just coming out there. It's not even no like hardened, grizzled vet like how these ladies are. So the bar is already set low. But I think Mikaela Mayer will get this one. I mean, Mikaela Mayer was fighting supposed, but she didn't look amazing when in her fights. Baumgardner didn't look amazing in her fights, but I'm giving it to Mayer. I mean, I guess it could be a toss-up. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comments below. So those are my predictions for the fights coming this week. Let me know what you think about it, man. If you have any different outcomes, let me know the reasons why. Are you going to actually even be watching the fights? Are you going to pay for it? Are you going to stream it? What you going to do? But yeah, man, if you watched it to this point, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoy the weekend of fights, and I will see y'all next time.